Here we have a gift from OTIC. It is a retro wood Bluetooth radio. It is two-way Bluetooth, so you can either connect it to your phone and stream music from your phone through the speaker, or it can work the other way. Apparently, you can stream AM, FM radio from the OTIC to your wireless earbuds, headphones, speakers, whatever your needs are. So apparently it goes both ways. I've never heard of that. That's a pretty cool little feature, especially if you're a big radio fan. Retro wood, but it feels plasticky. So if you're looking for real wood, this is not it, but it still has a nice, cool look to it. Still gets the nice wood grains on it. It has kind of like the old-fashioned speaker weave design to it. So it's a pretty cool little unit. It is battery powered with a rechargeable port on the back for USB-C charging port, which it comes with, and then it goes USB-C to a USB. So you do need to have one of those, either a direct plug for USB or a USB adapter. Other than that, there is a toggle button from RX to TX. Not sure what that difference is. I'm not too familiar with radios to know that. There's an auxiliary in port for an auxiliary in cable, and then so you can run an auxiliary feed there. And then there's your antenna on the back that you can position and extend out for whatever your needs are. As far as the radio itself, pretty straightforward. Powering on. And then from there, you can toggle between Bluetooth, FM, AM, and auxiliary. There's two dials. Top dial is your FM station. Bottom dial is your AM station. You can't have, it's one toggle, and you'll notice both arrows for the FM and AM switch at the same time. So you can't dial in your favorite FM station and then dial in your favorite AM station separately and have them set so you can just switch from one to the other. You're going to have to reset the station every time. So just kind of keep that in mind. But if you're good with toggling it in, you can very quickly get to your music and your station of choice. And then over here, it is a tone. You can dial in bass or dial in the treble. You can't do both. It's one or the other. So do kind of keep that in mind. If you're more of a bass fan, you can dial in the bass. If you're more into the treble, you can dial in the treble and fit whatever your needs are. Pretty easy to work if you're familiar with this more older style of radio where you're dialing in your radio station. It's a cool little design. It's a cool retro design. I like the dial switch. The radio stations come in clear. You do kind of need to play with that dial switch. You might even need to play with your antenna a little bit to get things dialed in correctly. But honestly, we were able to get that radio station connect in real quick. So maybe if it depends on the area you're at, what your reception is within that greater area. But honestly, it dialed in smooth and clean.